For the co-main event of UFC 302, Paulo Costa is taking on Strickland. And Strickland is a former champ. He's a great fighter and he is a favorite. So Costa is the betting underdog in this one. And it makes sense. Costa hasn't been the most active fighter. He didn't fight at all in 2023. But ever since 2019, he's been fighting once a year, except for last year where he didn't fight at all. But now he's staying active. And he's still the underdog. And I want to talk to you guys about how I think he can beat Strickland. The first thing, the most important thing that Paulo Costa is going to need to do to beat Strickland is to take away Strickland's jab. Strickland has a great jab. He wins a lot of fights with his jab, and when he sets it up, he sets up more combinations. So Paulo Costa is going to need to take away his jab. To do this, Paulo Costa can slip the jab like a regular way of defending it. He can also parry the jab, which is also another way of taking the jab away. But to discourage Strickland from throwing that jab, you can throw at the same time as he does. Or you can evade and then counter the jab with a big right hand or a big left hook. Or you can even take it like Davison Figueiredo and then throw your shot over it. The next key to victory for Paulo Costa is to use pressure. Strickland likes to push his opponents backwards and just kind of tee off on them, like throw his shots and evade because he has a lot of space behind him while his opponent is kind of like trapped like against the fence. So he likes to be the pressure fighter. But if you take the fight to him and you kind of like push him back a bit like Jared Cannonier and Drake du Plessis, you're going to have a lot more success. And also his style of like evading it's not going to be as effective if he's trapped against a cage because he won't have his space to like move away and pull his head back. And this leads to the next key to victory. Once you've established that pressure, use body shots. Strickland is very good defensively. It's very hard to hit him like to his face. Even to their legs, it's hard because he pulls away. But once you see a guy, like he parries like a lot, like on punches to the face. He pulls his head out the way. He's got good like reactions to your punches to the face. You go to the body, you start going down and you start chopping that tree down. And eventually like the headshots are going to be easier to land. And also, this is a 5-round fight. Costa does not have better cardio than Strickland. So you want to kind of slow him down because in those later rounds, if Strickland is still in the fight, he's not going to be as effective as he would be if you weren't going to the body, if you just were headhunting. The next key to victory for Paulo Costa is to use your kicks. Paulo Costa has some great kicks. He can just like throw it up there. Like he's got great flexibility and great power and speed. So Strickland is really going to have to respect those kicks from Paulo Costa. And, after some time in the Drake du Plessis fight, Strickland was getting caught with a lot of these head kicks and body kicks as well. And that helped Drake du Plessis, establish some respect from Strickland and not, get him to, pressure forward without, having respect like he did with Israel Adesanya. The last key to victory I have for Paulo Costa is to end your combinations with kicks. Now, whenever you attack Strickland, he kind of has a tendency to parry the shots and pull his head back, and his body kind of stays in his stationary position. It's very awkward. He'll pull his head back and then his body will follow. He's not moving in his whole body and head in a uniform motion. It's his head first and then his body. Usually you're supposed to move your whole body out the way, but Strickland, he gets his head out first and then his body follows. And when he does that, I feel like if you follow up a couple punches with a body kick, a leg kick, or maybe even a head kick, I feel like you could catch him because he's not really in a good position to defend himself. Whenever you're moving your whole body all together, you're still going to be in a good position to defend yourself. But the way he does it, I feel like there's an opening for a body kick or a leg kick. And Paulo Costa, like I said before, he's got some great kicks. And, when you throw something ahead of the kick to kind of mask it can help you land it a lot better. Drake du Plessis did this quite a bit. And I feel like Israel Adesanya, he kind of he did it a bit at the start of the fight, but then he kind of abandoned it once he saw it didn't work as well. But there's some times where, if he won with a combination, those kicks were open. And I feel like Paulo Costa can take advantage of this from Strickland. But to recap, all the keys to victory I have for Paulo Costa. First, I think he needs to take away Sean Strickland's jab. 2, I think he needs to use pressure. 3, use body shots. 4, use your kicks. Number 5, and your combinations with kicks. If Paulo Costa can do this, and obviously a lot more, I do think that he can beat Sean Strickland. But if you guys want to see what I really think about this fight and who I think is going to win, make sure you guys tune in Thursday to see my prediction. Make sure you tune in to see my prediction for the main event of UFC 302 on Friday. And make sure you guys like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and God bless.